Whoa. Welcome back, Richie. You really want to be here?
God damn. This nigga again?
First of all, I really thought that obviously where we started, where it ended up, there's a lot of aggression. I can see in your eyes there's a level of exhaustion from being here. This is where my empathy comes in. Where it doesn't is, when you have a room full of people that do agree with you, we have this opportunity to come together. And you're kind of mocking people when they do. So you mocked Sarah a little bit when you guys clearly had a common interest and goal to reach. So I can tell you're agitated. I want to bring that all down. Please.
I'm guessing you're not going to, but let's see.
No, I'm going to. I do want to point out some contradictions. First and foremost, I don't believe you're pro-American in the value system that you claim to uphold, especially with free speech, if you're not willing to debate people that don't share your values. That's very un-American.
Do you believe Donald Trump's plan for Gaza is ethnic cleansing?
I don't believe it's ethnic cleansing, because it's not his plan.
It is his plan. He said it's my plan.
No,
Benjamin Netanyahu called it his plan.
He is obeying someone else's plan.
Okay. Who is he obeying?
He is obeying Israel's plan for the Greater Israel Project, of which this is one of those things that we can agree on.
Why is he doing that?
Why is he doing that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they have something on him. Maybe they have something on all Americans.
But you think it's a bad thing what he's doing?
Absolutely.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
no,
Glad
that's
to
why,
agree with you.
But see, I don't want to shut down
I'm
the
not mocking you,
conversation.
I'm agreeing with you.
Okay, perfect. But I want to take this opportunity, because I don't know if I'm going to get the opportunity again, to say, you're not American. First and foremost, you're...
Remember when I said the agitation from you is not going to be lower?
What I'm saying,
you came to lower the temperature and then make racist remarks. You know that's a racist remark.
It's not racist.
You tell an American citizen.
Perfect. You just proved your own point.
Go on.
You just said that was a racist position.
Yes.
Earlier, you argued this contention that America has no race. It's a bunch of immigrants that culminate together into
America has no race.
You inferred it. You absolutely did. Okay. So now you're saying it's racist for me to take an American nationalist approach. You're kind
of an American national approach? Is that a white approach?
I think it's a white nativist approach. Of course,
so
absolutely.
Only Americans are white people.
Why did your parents immigrate from India?
Only white people.
Why did your parents immigrate from India to the UK?
Because the UK colonized and conquered India.
Okay, why did you immigrate to America?
Because many reasons.
Okay, all opportunity. There's opportunity.
That's not true. You don't know.
The accent. Your accent is an afflict of white Anglo-Saxon.
But there are 50 million Americans in this country.
I understand, but
none of them are Americans in your view.
What I'm trying to get you to do to reach a common ground here.
We're not going to reach a common ground because you said I'm not American.
Please try.
I don't think you're American.
I'm saying you're not.
I don't think you're American.
I'm saying you're not American due to values.
I don't think you're not American on values either. I think you're a little fascisty, a little racisty.
See, you're using these words. Okay, first of all, I want to say this.
I'm not just throwing them at you. You didn't come sit down and I said it.
Every conservative that has ever been shut down by leftists like you, for every conservative, for
you're
every
not a conservative. You've already said
for every right
you've
wing,
already said you're not a conservative.
For every Stefan Molyneux, Thomas Sowell, Nick Fuentes, all of those people.
Is Thomas Sowell American?
He's Australian. But that's not the point. I'm saying people that are on our side of the aisle that get shut down by people like you because you're leveraging this position of emotion.
You're joking, right?
No, I'm not. You're leveraging the position of emotion.
My side of the aisle is trying to deport you. The only shutting down is being done by you.
They're actually trying to genocide my entire race. So what are you talking
about? Redacted.
Guy?
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
You know the fact you're
Okay. We're about to get into the great replacement theory. This is going to be good.
Amazed that Jubilee find some of you guys. How do they find you?
Do you see
Did
what
they
you're
email
doing?
you? Do you have Gmail?
Why are you trying to oust me? This
Do you
is
shop
such a
at
cheap
Costco?
tactic.
Do you go to Nordstrom?
No,
all immigrants. Have you ever been on eBay?
No,
immigrants.
but I'm
You love immigrants.
No, I'm agreeing.
You love immigrants when they're helping you. You just don't like the color of my skin.
We're having a different
conversation.
You don't like genocide.
We're having a different conversation.
All right, you've been voted out. Please return to your seat.
Okay. I really wish we could have got some.
I mean, you believe in white, so it's very hard to.
Okay. That is real. Okay. I really dislike when people try to discount Caucasian people's grievances when it comes to in the great replacement theory. Here's the thing. I think every group of people should be able to practice nationalism and practice their ability to preserve their own people. And the reality is, unfortunately, and this is why a lot of people get mad at me for saying this, but it is true, United States, UK, Australia, these countries that were founded by white people, that were majority white people before, they also have lax immigration practices, Canada, etc. And what's happening is these countries are losing their nationalistic appearance, for lack of a better term, right? They're losing their national identity. There we go. If I go to Saudi Arabia, I'm going to see Saudis. If I go to Abu Dhabi, I'm going to see mostly Emiratis. If I go to China, I'm going to see Chinese. If I go to Japan, I'm going to see Japanese, right? But if I go to Toronto, I don't know if I'm in Canada. It looks like I'm in India. If I go to Minneapolis, I think I'm in fucking Somalia. If I'm in Miami, I think I'm in Cuba. You guys see where I'm going with this? So I think every country should, have the ability to preserve a natural identity and bring people in as according to what they need. So what happens though is every other country, right, has their people and you can go back there. But if you go ahead and you flood the United States, Australia, Canada, all these places with foreigners, they can't go anywhere, chat. They can't go anywhere. They can't go back to England. They can't go back to Canada. They can't go back to America. They can't go back to Australia. This is all they have. So I understand the alarm saying, what the fuck? We're losing our national identity and we're becoming the minority. We don't have anywhere to go after this. And everyone laughs and scoffs at that, but it's true. It's true. I could go back to Sudan, technically. I ain't going back. But you guys get the idea. So there's nothing wrong with a people that founded a country that want to preserve that country in a certain way. There's nothing wrong with that. So anyway, but this is, progressives laugh at this, right? Progressives like scoff at this and say, ha, 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 like who cares about white people, right? The problem with progressives is they're sensitive to everyone else except for white people. It's called what it is, bro.
Fatality.
Any grievances that white people bring, especially white men, they look at it like, you guys have been colonizers your whole lives. Who cares what y'all think? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do reverse discrimination against you guys. We're going to go ahead and do reverse racism on you guys. We're going to go ahead and do mass immigration on you guys. You guys have done all this, all these hundreds of years. So yeah, and they go, now we're going to go ahead and we're taking over now. And they're basically punishing them for the acts of other white men from like hundreds of years ago. Oh, your great-great-great-great-great-great-granddad was a slave owner. So now we're going to bring in a bunch of immigrants. Nigga, what? Your great-great-great-great-great-great-great second uncle was a slave owner. So guess what? You got to pay us reparations. What? It's fucking lunacy, bro. It's absolute lunacy. So, what you guys see Mehdi right here with this look that he gave right here, this is how progressives respond. Anytime people talk about white genocide, great replacement theory, anything like that. And I think I'm like the only fucking ninja, the only nigga really, that like understands this fucking problem. So, anyway. Progressives refuse to acknowledge this problem, which it is a fucking problem. I'll keep it 1,000 with you guys. Look, man. Let me. We're on Rumble. I can say what the fuck I want. I don't want a bunch of minorities here, bro. I don't want a bunch of Indians. I don't want a bunch of Chinese. I don't want a bunch of Japanese. I don't want a bunch of fucking foreigners here running this country. I don't want some Somalian nigga running our country. Fuck Minneapolis. Bro, nigga was wearing Air Force Ones. I'm good. I am good, bro. No, thank you. And this is coming from a guy that came from a Muslim background, families from Sudan. I should be, yeah, more immigration. Fuck no. Yeah, more Muslims. Fuck no. And I grew up in a Muslim family. But I have the balls to go against my own interest if it's better for the country. I am an American nationalist. I love this country. I love the values of this country, and I put my life on the line for this country. So I'd be lying to you guys if I told you, or I wouldn't be operating in good faith if I told you guys, yo, let's just bring in a bunch more fucking Indians. No, thank you. They stink. And they're annoying. Let's bring in more Sudanese. Aren't you Sudanese? No, thanks. How about we stop fucking helping these Jews to destroy the Middle East and destroy North Africa so they can stay in their countries. And we only bring the best and brightest over, if we are going to even do that. like your boy over here. But this is critical thinking on another level, chat. That's why my IQ is like 130. Because I have the ability to fucking take my personal feelings out of the situation and operate what's best for the United States. What's best for the United States is a majority white country, okay? And to keep it as close as possible to the way it was founded when we were in our primetime era. You don't like that? Oh, well, I don't know what to tell you. If you cannot accept that, then you don't really love this country. You're not a real nationalist. I am a real nationalist. Okay? And I've told you guys this before. I would go back and work for the government if they needed me. I would give up the millions, and I would go back and I'd work for the government. And I'd fucking go catch these illegal aliens and make this country great again. Because I truly do love this country. You guys don't understand. And in order for you to love this country, you must understand what's needed for it, even if it's not to your immediate benefit. That's the definition of being a patriot. Being willing to make sacrifices for the betterment of the country. And I understand that importing more Muslims, unfortunately, is not going to be it. It's a hard pill to swallow. I shouldn't be saying that. People are going to hate me for saying that, but it's fucking true. Instead, what we can do, stop giving these Jews fucking money so they can stop destroying the Middle East and these people can reside in their own countries. So anyway, let's get back to it, chat.